All right, shalom, shalom. It's the brother I'm one coming to the video, Lord, when it's edifying to the point. First and foremost, I'm going to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh. By Hashem Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Kakadash, double honor to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. Shalom to the hopefully like men that scattered abroad, pushing the truth without sincerity. And also shalom to you very few sincere sisters that's taking heed and getting in order in these last days. Right, so I'm coming to the video, Lord, when it's edifying. Right, and concerning the most, one of my favorites, right, topics is of prophecy, right, it's the MOTB, right, Revelation 13, verse 16, right, just breaking it down, because one thing about it is, two things for sure, we must understand these scriptures, we must understand the words, right, and we know that the Old Testament was written in Hebrew, right, going back, and also the New Testament was written inside the Greek, right? And that's why we break these words down to the T, right? The scripture tells us in the book of Habakkuk 2:2, write the vision, make it plain upon tables, right? So when you're making a vision plain, you're breaking it to the lowest, I think it's the lowest molecule to the lowest degree, right? You bring it to the lamest terms. So as I was driving home today, right, from the plantation, I pull up on a flatbed, and they had something that was real symbolic, right? It's real symbolic to what the Revelation 13 verse 16 goes into, right? That word mark, the Hebrew word goes into the Greek word slakia, Greek word goes into charagma, right? Which I want to get into it because it's like a back to the basics, right? Hey, end of the day, we push this out a lot, just so that whoever may come across our channel, they know what's soon to come down the pipeline and what to look out for, because that is our job that is our job as a prophet to warn the people, right? Scripture says, "Hey, get no warning from me," right? So this is what you call a stake, right? And you see the end of it is pierced, it's real sharp. So what it would do with the construction, they will, pretty much try to, let's just say they want to make it like a sidewalk, they will post those inside the ground or make a fence. It depends what they're trying to do with it. But pretty much it's like for it to benefit, right, for it to work, they pierce it through the ground, with the real sharp, pointy ends, for it to hold and be stable, right? So, let me jump around right quick. This is Habakkuk 2 verse 2. And the Lord Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon table that he may run. Slakia. Write the vision and make it plain upon tables that he may run that readeth it. And that's what our job is, right? Write the vision, right? Well, the vision has already been laid out. But what are we doing right now? Hey, we're receiving it again through our elders and apostles of Great Millstone, right? And they have broken it down, let us know what it is, and right. And what are we doing? Hey, we're sending it off, right, to the hopefully elect that may come across it, right? That may read of it, right? And we know the consequences that may happen. That will happen if we was to receive this, this charagma. It'd be destruction, right? So making it plain upon tables, let you know what it is, right, and filtering out with the prophecies to come, right? So and it's like what I would say again is what we see on the table right now is digital ID, right? Palm reading, all of those things are sinking into what the MOTB. Verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but the end shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. All right, so this vision, right, this prophecy, MOTB, Revelation 13, verse 16, will come real soon. Right? It will come real soon. And it will speak, meaning it will be made manifest. It will be made known. Right? Which we're seeing it right now. A lot of these grocery stores, right, they're going digital, right? A lot of jobs are going digital, right? How you punch into your job, you have to use what? A device. That's what it's coming down to. I haven't seen it personally, right? And that's why we say, hey, it's June, right? Mocking, we're mocking one of the biggest mockers, because we know what's coming on the pipeline, so soon coming will come. So, like I said, this right here is a stake, right? And watch how I correlate this to prophecy, right? So let me go to the book of Revelation, verse 13 and 16. And he calls up all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that hath the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Right, so what we will do is go to verse 16 and go to the Greek word for mark, which is charagma. Right? It says a stamp, an imprinted mark, right, in the outline of biblical usage of the mark stamp on the forehead of the right hand as the badge of the followers of the Antichrist, right? And the badge being more so like a matter of fact, let's just get it. Come on now, it's bullshit with me now. Right? A status, a rank, an item, right? Membership, that's the main thing, membership. Because you will be a member once you have that charagma, right? It says things carved, sculpture, graven work, right? So let's get to the root word of charagma is charax, which is the main thing I'm talking about, because what it says, a pale, a stake or palisade, and that means something that's real sharp to where it pierces through, right? And when you go back to this right here, it pierces through what? The ground for it to be beneficial, right? So when you look at it on all right, Shalakia phone had chimed out, right? But I want to finish off this video. So, right, back to the main little point that, excuse me, with this charagma, the benefits of it, you won't be able to buy, the benefits you'll be able to buy, sell, and trade, you'll be able to maneuver inside society by having this device. But I just want to correlate it to what it actually is. That's why I was trying to, go beneath the surface of just what the word is. In Revelation 13:16, when you say what is marked, because you have some camps like IUIC say it's sin, but they don't specify what sin it is by having this, by taking the MOTB. What sin is you breaking by having this MOTB? But let me go back to it. Right, so cause this is like a good breakdown that a lot of brothers like to just bring out, especially when it's just concerning the prophecy, what's going on right now, like what right now, what's to come, Excuse me. So that root word for charagma is grapho, right? And slakia. The root word for charagma is charax, right? And that charax is really like a symbol, just like how it is for the instrument that they would use that holds the charagma, right? The RFID here. It's a sharp instrument, Salakia, right? Because like I was going into a palisade, a stake, right? When you look those things up, right? You see how they use them in, you can build a fence with them, right? You can either have the two sharp endpoints, right? So where, people can't just hop your fence, or you can have it to where you only have the sharp point facing down, but either way it go, it has to split through something so it can be stronger, in it, so it can do its job, right? It's just all symbolic to how it is with the syringe. They will stick the syringe, pierce through your skin, push out that device, right? So you get down to the Strong's definition, it reads, to sharpen, right, come from Carasso, to sharpen to a point. What will be sharpened to a point will be that the syringe. When you look at a syringe, it's real sharp. Why? So it can do its job by piercing through the skin. Now, it is a sin to take a cut to the flesh, most definitely. But see, you watch, that once they speak on it, they know they got to go a little bit deeper. Because it's easy to say, oh, well, what you mean by that? They know they got to go deeper than that. See, thing about it, they're not making it plain upon tables. But it says, to sharpen to a point through the idea of scratching, right? And what would they do with that instrument, that syringe? They would scratch through the surface, through the surface of the skin, and it's real simple, it's real simple, right? But we do understand, like scriptures talk about how the election have obtained it and the rest were blinded, right? So only the elect really is going to grab hold to it. But hey, it was broken down to the I guess you could say it like the lamest term, So so that was really just on that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna bring out the last one, and I'm gonna also tell you not to take it as well, because that's the Lord tell us to tell you that. So the group word from Karat would be grapho, and grapho is more so just dealing with like the information. That's why you see things about little ads of, you don't have to leave you can leave your purse at home, your wallet at home. You can just have this one device. I done seen a couple movies, just them having they being tagged, having C-hips. We always understand revelation of the method, right, and predictive programming. But yeah, grapho, that's the last word, root word of from that word mark, and like it is simply going into, it's pretty much just going to write down letters, right? Things not to be forgotten, right? Write down, record, right? Because what it's going to do is this device is going to have all your records on here. From your social security card to your ID, hell, even your money. It's going to be in this one device, and it's coming down the pipeline. Lord willing, this soon, man. But the Lord said, do not take this, right? And I'm going to bring that out right quick. And Lord willing, this is edifying. Just seeing this while I was driving home, and it's like, hey, I was going to put that on video, because it's real simple, man. But hey, like he said, he make it simple for the wise and stumbling block, for the wicked, roughly paraphrasing. So like, god damn. This Revelation chapter 14, verse 9, right? And we're warning you to not take this, right? We'll come to a time where he will entice everybody, entice the whole world, right? Think about the scripture of Sirach 2:1, when I come to serve the Lord, prepare thyself for temptation, right? Because he's about to make everybody feel tempted to take it, right? He's finna push society in a way that everybody will need this C-hip, right? He's gonna make it real fashionable at first. He's gonna give it up for free at first, dress it up real nice at first, and then he's going to what? Come down real heavy to where you're forced to take it down there, because at the end of the day, you're gonna get the consent, the final consent of saying you want it. But he's going to put you in boxes to where you have to take it, right? He's going to put that squeeze on you to where you have to take it, right? But the Lord said, resist it, right? But it says, and this is the consequence if you do take it. Verse 9, Revelation 14, verse 9, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive, right, his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Right now, Lamb representing Yahushua, right? And the Lord come with the host of heaven, the angels, right? And in the mix of that, he come with what the WW3 missiles too. He gonna be sending those things over. And the Lord tells you, hey, if you take this charagma, all because you got enticed into it, you want to live in this society still, hey, you're going to be on the hit list, because he's coming to fuck Esau up, right? Along with the other nations, he's coming to take crowns. Lord Yahushua, he's coming to take crowns. So if you take this RFID hip, best believe you're gonna be on the plate of him taking names too, right? He's gonna take your crown, literally your head, you know. So don't give in. Just want to bring out this quick understanding. Lord Williams edifying. Don't give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Krakadosh, and double honor to the elders and the apostles. Shalom.